It's time now for the Bear Channel 4:15 p.m. news report on the Sunday afternoon, November 8th, 2015. Good afternoon, evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Your 4:15 p.m. news headlines on the Sunday afternoon, going to the Sunday evening here, and on the top story at 4:15 is Ben Carson on Sunday continued to push back against journalists as he criticized recent scrutiny of his description against his use. About when he was in Cairo, investigators of the Russian plane crash in Egypt are 90% sure that the noise heard in the final second of the cockpit recording was an explosion caused by a bomb. A member of the investigation team told Reuters on Sunday. Mystery light above LA brings fear, anger, and questions. Rangoon, Burma. Hundreds of thousands of residents voted on Sunday in Burma's first democratic election in years, a historic event that could mark a new era for the country and pave the way to power for the long-time opposition leader, Aung San Suu Kyi. Bucharest, Romania. A nightclub fire in Bucharest has killed 45 people. Become the tipping point for the many Romanians who have long been frustrated with the corruption among leaders. Narendra Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party suffered a serious defeat in the Northern Indian state of Bihar, a vote that many view as bereft of the Prime Minister's nationalist policies. Zagreb, Croatia's ruling Social Democrat and the main opposition of the Conservative Patriotic Coalition appeared to be tied in an election on Sunday when the exit polls showed that suggestion legal lengthy coalition talks with the small parties in the newest European. Canada's new environment minister held talks Sunday with counterparts from a host of countries to lay the groundwork for this month's Global Climate Change Summit, as a new international report suggests that 1 million more people could be pushed. Bucks County, Pennsylvania, an autopsy has been completed on a man who found shot dead inside a Bucks County motel room yesterday followed a barricade situation in less than several hours. This week, Starbucks unveiled its new cups of the holiday season, which are solid red with a green Starbucks slogan in the middle, with no candy canes, reindeer, or snowman. Genius beyond Mormon's Temple Square fame fires dies. In Austin, Texas, a search is on for the person who was responsible for a shooting in the Texas judge. Judge Julie Kresick, best known for prosecuting former Governor Rick Perry. In Tempe, Arizona, now that the United States is closing in on full employment and inflation is likely to rise to target levels, the next step should be to start gradually increasing rates. The flooded seal that mills in China are pushing onto global markets fell from October from a record mid. Rising trade frictions and weak overseas demand, signaling that what it's been a safety valve for the world's top producers may now be starting to close. A giant sinkhole about 50 feet wide opened up in an IHOP parking lot in Mississippi over the weekend, so on at least 14 vehicles. Whereas the company said it would buy Plum Creek Timber Company for about $8.4 billion in stock, creating $23 billion of real estate investment trust focused on the timber industry. Gunnar Hansen played the iconic villain Leatherface in an original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, died Saturday at Pendergrass home in Maine, he said. And his agent said, as far as the new study indicates that it might have been in the fifth gas giant billions of years ago. Currently, there are 4 giant planets in our solar system, but scientists think that there have been once been a fifth. Without the right policies to keep the poor safe from extreme weather, and United States climate change could drive 1 million more people in the party by 2030, the World Bank said on Sunday. And now starting to play the backpack aboard the International Space Station. This week in honor of scientists that U.S. astronaut Kjell Lindgren played Amazing Grace of recognized research scientist Victor Hersedine and expecting in October. No, a glass of orange juice won't fix cancer, but a surprising new study indicates that high dose of vitamin C are effective than yours. The World Health Organization declared Sierra Leone Ebola free and Somalia Saturday, making 42 days with no new cases of the deadly virus, Reuters reports. Okay, take a look at New England Minutes alerts here in Dartmouth, Massachusetts, and New Bedford. Dartmouth and Massachusetts Police and Bristol Sheriff K9 searching for a subject to bail from his stolen car in the woods at IAO Phonics Corner Road at 195 after a brief chase from the northbound. Peter Channel News Time, 4:20 on this Sunday afternoon here, Tanafall. Weather time of travel report. 95 minutes up front side is sold from Route 4 in North Kingstown all the way out to Coventry here. 95 on the southbound side, a little slow around. Pawtucket here, 146 on the northbound side, so for Route 99 and Lincoln to Route 146 in North Smithfield here. Looking at the Gillette Stadium area here, Route 1 on both ends here. Route 1 both ends, so for Route 140 in Foxborough all the way up to Route 95 here. 95 on the northbound side also from Route 1 in Sharon all the way up to Route 128 in Canton here. Route 1 on the southbound side, a little slow before Route 495 in Rentham here. 129 on the northbound side, a little slow from the split all the way before Route 28 in Randolph here. Southwest Expressway, the southbound side, so from Milton all the way to the Braintree split. Mass in the westbound side, a little slow before Route 3 in Natick here. Southwest Expressway in the northbound side, a little slow before the Mass Ave exit in Boston here. 495 on the northbound side, a little slow before the Mass Pike in Westport. Mass Pike on the westbound side, a little slow for the Grafton stretch. Mass Pike on the westbound side, also slow before the Millbury stretch. Then Mass Pike westbound, backed up from Auburn all the way up to I-84 in Sturbridge here, so expect some delays around that area here. 299 on the westbound side, a little slow for the Shrewsbury stretch. Student exit in here on 299 on the westbound side of the Worcester-Shrewsbury line here. 129 on the southbound side, so from Littlefield all the way up to Route 93 in Reading here, and 120 on the southbound side, a little slow before around Route 3 in Burlington here. 195 on the southbound side, so up to Route 3 in Lowell here. Route 101 on the westbound side, it is slow from Kennedy to Auburn here. And up in Maine, on the main turnpike here on the main turnpike in the accident here in New Gloucester here, so expect a few delays here. And 295 on the northbound side, a little slow around Gardner, Maine, around the main turnpike here. Okay, take a look at MBTA alerts here at 422. Ferries are looking good here. Shuttle buses replacing Green Line B branch service between Park Street and Bunford Station due to sale train. Shuttle buses replaces trains on C and D branch between Park Street and Kenmore. Service suspended on any branch between Park Street and Prudential. For service, please utilize it. Route 39 bus. And civil line SL5 and SL4 experiencing model laser traffic. And on the conveyor rail, looking good. Pierre Chellen News on 422 on this Sunday evening time now for weather report here. From that, close got about 32 degrees. West about 5 miles coming in the evening. So if you're going to the Norton Lancers soccer playoff game against Dover Sherman at 6 o'clock in Norton High School, bundle up because it's going to be a 32-degree day. But for Monday, we get some sunny skies. Going to rebound to 60 degrees for the high as calm wave coming westbound 5 to 7 miles in the morning here. Monday night, both coasts got about 38 degrees and southwest at about 6 miles of coming in the evening here. Tuesday, rain like May after 1 p.m. Most skies got about 6 to 54 degrees and calm wave becoming east around 5 to 8 miles for the afternoon. Chest patch is 7%. New percent about 13. 10th quarter of an inch possible. Tuesday, rain low around 44 degrees and north face at about 10 to 60 miles. Chest patch is 8%. Tuesday, a chance of rain may before 1 p.m. Clouds got about 51 degrees and chest patch is 40%. With that, most skies got about 37 degrees. And Thursday, showers likely, May between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Most skies got about 55 degrees and chest patch is 60%. For that, chance of showers before midnight, most skies got about 44 degrees and chest patch is 40%. Friday, most skies got about 57 to about 36 degrees. Saturday, parts of the most skies got about 52 to about 33 degrees. And for Sunday, most skies about 52 degrees. Currently in Norton, 55 degrees with fair skies and a humidity at 34%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 4:15 p.m. news report on the Sunday evening of 2015. Please have a good evening and a good day to the year. See you at 11 o'clock for the late night report.